Hello everyone, welcome to, we're doing Cramped Insane. Alright, there we go, Insane. Let's just dive right in. Alright. So yes, we are doing probably one of the tougher, well, actually used to be tougher. It's not so tough right now, and god damn it, my camera's lagging. Great. Anyway, first things first, we're going to get a worker. Okay. I'll figure out why my camera is lagging between now and next week, maybe. I don't know. Camera stuff is always very complicated. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, first things first is to get ourselves one worker, and then we dig in here. 30 seconds late. Hey, I don't want to fucking hear it, okay? Listen, my OBS was like, hey, I know you want to... Oh my god, my face cam is really lagging. Might just want to turn it off. Yeah, I'm just going to turn that off, actually. Because that is... Oh, that is abysmal. My bad. I'll look into it between now and next stream. Because that is very rough. Anyway, first things first, we need to head to the surface and start getting some leaf. We also need to start setting up some refuse chambers. And some leaf stores. We're going to clear out that area and tuck away our leaf stores in that little corner. Now, I'm not going to lie. This level is long. It's not hard. It's just very long because you don't have the room / food to have a large army to gather fast. It's just one of those things where you have to have patience. Which, I know, patience, the P word, There we go, we're finally starting to get some leaf cutters, or leaf gathered. Anyway. Yeah, I know, I turned off my face cam. Can you not hear me either? Is that an issue? Okay, no, it's not. Alright, let's add some more refuse, some more leaf stores. And because we need to get to 150 food. We are literally just making nothing but majors. Oh my god, the man, the myth, the legend, Lava Leopard is back. Somebody pour water on him, quick! We don't want him to get too uppity. Alright. And then we slowly wait for our food to tick up to 150. This is going to take a while. But in the meantime, I can ask, how are you? Hope you're doing good. Can I do Tug of War 2? So like, the Tug of War and Tug of War 2, I don't feel like they warrant a full-on video, so I'm going to do a short style video talking about them. Because the long and the short of Tug of War 2, just make this big-headed super majors. They're really too strong. Dude's going snail speed? I know, I'm not going for a speed run. This strategy that I came up with is what got me to beat the level before they buffed the amount of food that you got from it, okay? That's all I'm saying, okay? So yes, I know it's not fast, but it works. And it used to work even before they gave you a lot more food. Like, they gave you a lot more food here, here, an absolute ton more down here. There, I think a little bit more there. That's all the same. A bit more there. And I think even a bit more here. Yeah, oh yeah, they added a lot more food than when the level first came out, when it was in the beta. It was very slim pickings, so I kind of had to really scrounge and justify every single bit of food. Yeah, I do wish that there was a speed alteration option, but you know. You beat it a couple of days after it was released? Yeah, same. Like I said, my options are not, my strategies are never the most optimized. They are never the, optimizing every second, every scrap of food, but they work. And that's really all I care about. Does it accomplish the task that I want it to? Yes. Then, all right, we got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. And that was my whole plan. So yes. I was actually going to stream the beach levels, but in my art class, we were talking about some stuff for making images, right? And it got me inspired to make like a beach themed thumbnail. So I wanted to make that, before I did the stream, doing both Rising Tide and Queen of the Hill, just because they take about an hour each. So, throw them together into one stream. Yeah, I am here for success. Anything else is just a bonus. So yes, it will take a while, but no, I know how long this is going to take me. This is going to take me about 2 hours because that's how long it took me in the original thing. Actually, yeah, I probably could. You know what? I will actually deviate from my original strategy and make some extra workers for gathering. Okay? This make you happy, people? Hopefully it'll actually be a little faster. See, I actually, when I did the level, I went through all the above ground areas, and then when I went down here, I actually didn't have enough food to take them all on. I actually had to, like, scrap some of the upgrades for my majors or scrap them entirely, so... the fact that you literally had the strongest troops, trying to scrap together every ounce of food, and you still had to sell units, just meant that, like, I couldn't justify even workers to increase the speed. It's like, yes, it's going to be slow as all hell, but it works. How long have we been doing this? About 3 minutes? I don't think that's the question he was asking. You can also do it media only. Yeah, I'm sure you can with all the food that's available now. But before they added all the food, I don't think it would be possible with anything other than majors. Why no face? Because my camera was lagging so painfully bad that I was just like, you know what? We're going to get rid of it and try it again next week when I can take a look at it and do some research into why it'd be lagging like that. Because it was a slideshow. It was a Microsoft PowerPoint. Just 2 frames a second. Ugh. Like, it was so slow you could put my face on a billboard or something. Okay. You listen, you little harvestman. You little sack of shit. Your time's going to be up soon. I don't queen tank? Nah. The queen needs to be able to attack? I don't know. I think you're pushing it. I think that would make the queen too OP. Obviously, she's got so many strengths already. No, I have not. I've been looking into it. Technically, Lava Leopard, I have a lot of commands up. Like, according to my Streamlabs, it's like, oh, you have all these default commands that we made for you. It's like, oh, great, let me try them. Nope. Why haven't you won yet? I don't know. Because I'm not a filthy hacker. Yeah, I know. But, like, here's the thing about strategies like queen tanking. It's way too complicated and I don't want to deal with it, okay? I don't like cheesy strats that, like, are complicated and require a lot of game knowledge. I like just rushing the enemy head on and trying to make it work. Like I said, I'm not saying I'm not saying Empires of the Undergrowth is a complicated game that requires complicated strategies. I just prefer doing it in the easiest for me way possible. Why and how would you hack this game? Exactly. Exactly! Oh, wait. Let's get my second major hatched. Hatched. There you go. I'm going to send them out, and I'm going to actually keep having my workers gather, but I am wary of the jumping spiders there. I don't know how close I can get with before they trigger. So I don't want to push it too far. The ants go, yep, pretty much. Just because I don't want to put a lot of time and effort into figuring out the ideal strats. So I just make, you know, what I have work. Now we can send our workers over there to keep gathering. Ooh. Extra upgrade. Or an extra major. Don't mind if I do. When are you going to try and speedrun the game again? Maybe next week. Possibly. We'll see. No guarantees on anything. Because I have to revisit my strategy and find out why it failed so miserably last time. So, that's all. Yeah, so I was thinking about doing a bunch of different games, but like it's just like, you know what? Let's just do some Empires of the Undergrowth today. I was thinking like maybe I'll do another Monster Hunter stream, but I wanted to farm a little bit extra monster materials before I stream that. Does Water Command still work? It should. And I'm disappointed nobody's used it. There we go. There we go. It's only took you about 10 hours. A little laggy, but it worked. So yeah, I was wanting to do some Monster Hunter stream, but like I need to farm some more materials for what I want to do. Wow. I forgot how much the refuse sucks. Alright, yeah, I'll add a little extra refuse, and I'll, you know what, I think I'll expand the food stores into there. Can I upgrade? Oh, I can. That'll be better. How close are we to gathering all the leaf? Not even close. It took about 10 minutes to do water. Yeah. You most certainly have made a mistake. If it's elements, doesn't that mean there's more? I don't know what you're talking about. Give lava leopard some lava? No. We don't want him to get a big head, because then there's no way of killing him. He'll just... His head will be so big and massive that it will just deflect off attacks. Dave out the Devil's Coach Horse. Send in the Dave! Attention, everyone. We are sending in the Dave. Brace yourself. Everyone, get to cover. It's Dave, not Dave. Where are my majors? Ah, there they are. Yeah, we'll let the workers keep gathering. Who is Dave? Exactly. I don't know. Incandescent was saying I should Dave out the Devil's Coach Horse larva, so I don't know. You have to ask him. Yeah, I'll dig out that, sure. Fine, I guess. Bro doesn't know Daving. I know, exactly. None of you do. It's disappointing. And there we go. We've added a little extra space to our underground. I don't think we should do any more attacks underground. Oh, I could upgrade that, but I'll add another major instead. Excuse me, Nani. One of the Devil's Coach. Yeah, I've noticed that like one of the Devil's Coach Horse in this pocket or in this group isn't tethered like all the others. It just kind of roams around however it wants. Don't know why, but it is. What do you think of your mom jokes? I think that your mom jokes are so old that they're almost as old as your mom. Use your majors with attack off to lead out devil's courtiers from that giant group, killing them one by one until you kill them all. I see. I see your plan. And it's a great plan. Don't get me wrong. Very fantastic. But counter offer, how about I just ignore your plan and just charge in head first? Sounds like a better plan to me. We'll let that... actually, I think that's good enough. Oh, that's not the group I wanted. That's for nerds. Exactly. See? You know what, Gatekeeper? You get a gold star, okay? Because you are finally learning. We need to get this nerd incandescent, to learn that optimized strategies are worthless. You like my idea more? Which idea? I say a lot of ideas. And there we go. We've added a metric ton of food to our availability. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm going to try and challenge the spiders. Charge! Charging recklessly? Exactly. I keep on forgetting how weak jumping spiders are. If they don't ambush, you're fine. You think I can get them? Yeah, I'll weaken them. I'm fine with wasting a bit of food. Just because I know that it's fine. Don't use workers. They distract them from the real threats. It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a crew. See, it's going fine. You worry too much. Famous last words of Vortis before he opened up the Covenant ship Pike Charity and unleashed the flood across the arc. See, it's fine. We were able to take him out, no problem. My workers are taking about 20 million years to gather the leaf right outside the nest. But it's fine. It's part of a teeny fool. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. My guy made even more refuse. Yeah. You know what? I'm upgrading them. And I know you're going to be horrified by it. Oh, you actually want me to upgrade it? Okay, well. That's awkward. Upgrade those. Oh, I can upgrade that. Okay, I will. I'll upgrade that leaf store. I know that none of my ideas are good. 100%, yes. I have known this since I was born. Because as everyone knows, when you are born, you are cognizant of everything that is going on around you. Are you okay? What? What did you say? You said nothing. Who upgrades refuse? Exactly, I know. It's a horrifying thing, but, I feel like it. So I can actually have some food around here. Useful literally nowhere else. Yeah, well. I still do it. Because I feel like it. Alright, we're starting to make some progress. The majors are pretty slow, but they're not really meant for food gathering. They're meant to kill and murder and various other things involving death. Here, we'll keep them 2 tiles away from the refuse, so that way they don't get the sickness on their upgrade points. How are you doing? You've almost gotten all the leaf right outside our nest. Congratulations. It only took you 20 years. Only has to be 1 tile? No. Yeah, the refuse goes 2 tiles out. it takes off 2 points when it's right next to it, and then 1 tile out, and then another tile out, it's 1 point off. But if you put it 2 tiles away, they don't get the refuse yet. So this is as close as I'm getting. Yeah, like this cluster right here, this line, the refuse line, is as close as I can get. Could you do frontline majors only? No. I'm not used to upgrading. Yeah, I upgrade all the time just because well, it depends on the level. In my opinion, upgrading, quantity versus quality, it depends on the level you're playing. Some levels, it makes 100% sense to upgrade. Some levels, it makes 0 sense to upgrade. And I do a case-by-case basis. Workers only, yeah, well, that's you. And I don't feel like going through that pain, okay? Like, that's just my opinion. There are some great videos that other people made, and I applaud them for, doing these really tough challenges. Me, on the other hand, I've got a life. I did it first try. Yeah, well, I can't even beat frontline regular. So, yeah. Well, I can beat it. Just not consistently. Are you ready for the culling too? No. Because I can't beat the culling 1. I recorded the video so long ago during the beta. And, like, the devs changed stuff between the beta and then, and they made it way tougher. I cannot for the life of me beat the culling. I'll figure it out eventually, but... Like, I even looked back at my old video, I'm like, yeah, this strategy is absolute garbage. I cannot do it anymore. Like, I cannot just wait for them to attack me and focus on the aphids like I did. People who beat the other foot on, same with only workers. Dear God, it took them like a year to make the strategy, and they were smart, so... Wow. Fuck you, then. I found that level kind of easy. Why would you focus on the aphids? This was old strategy, and it worked. I don't focus on the aphids, I focus on the enemy. Mostly. I try and secure one aphid with, like, one small group of workers, and then... just send one group of soldiers to deal with the larva. Just because that amount of larva is going to absolutely decimate me. How are the workers doing on their leaf challenge? Could be a little bit better, but it's not too bad. Almost done with this area. My page had to refresh while you were reading that. I'm going to go back in the stream. Yeah, thank you for telling us, Lava Leopard. Quick question, though. Who asked? Could you speedrun all the demo levels in one stream? I could do that, but I don't know if I want to, just because the demo levels are pretty boring. Like, I actually hate, with a burning passion, the level critters. It's kind of, like... it's so baby easy. It's ridiculous. The leaf cutters do, in fact, equal trash, in my opinion. Like, they are just too slow, in my opinion, to be a very competitive species. Like, of all the ant species in the game, I think that leaf cutters are actually worse than black ants, in my opinion. That's because you're slow? Yeah, probably. But, like, I do a lot of free play where you have to be pretty fast. And, like, you can't focus on your economy. You have to be ready for battle in, like, 5 seconds. Like, I'm not saying that black ants are OP. I'm just saying that they suck slightly less than leaf cutters, in my opinion. Like, at the end of the day, it's just all my opinions, right? So, like, you can have a different opinion than me, and it would just be as valid, okay? It's the whole thing about opinions. You can believe whatever you want to believe. Except if you believe in the wrong thing, in which case you need to die. Black ants are not better than leaf cutters. Everyone's mad at me for that one. I'm tempted to attack that, but I think that's a bad idea. Yeah, fuck it. We're going in. Where are all my soldiers? There's no way that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there's my other 2. I was like, wait a minute. Why aren't there memes about Empires of the Undergrowth? I don't know. Why haven't you been creating memes, huh? That's a better question. There are. Exactly. Do you not know the great fish meme? Just saying. That's a pretty high quality one, if I do say so myself. Looks like they are taking out my soldiers. Where are my reinforcements? Oh, that one's dead. But it did kill one of them. I kind of ignore the underground just for one simple reason. I don't need it. Like, the space here is more than enough. And I'd rather focus all my food on getting more food so I save more. That's all. That one meme, well, then you gotta create more. Don't worry, I was actually going to create a video of kind of creating a meme, so be sure to look out for that maybe this week if I get around to creating it. We'll see. I have an ambitious plan of making more consistent content, okay? Whether or not that actually happens, though, is questionable. Because, well, it's me, and I am not consistent at anything. I'm consistently inconsistent. That's all I'm consistent about. There's the demo ant meme on the Steam community, but that's not even in-game. Exactly. I hope you're enjoying this riveting gameplay of me collecting leaf with absolutely nothing happening. I mean, I think we could probably take on these, the spiny devils. Crickets, bush crickets, that's what they're called. And I think it would be a bad idea to get rid of these rope beetles with the little army we have right now. But soon we could do that. Oh, and our leaf stores are continuously full. Okay, fine, I'd like to see them be full now. There's so much action with this leaf harvesting. I know. You missed some intense leaf gathering, Julia. Like, it was the most intensive leaf gathering I've ever seen. My God. You just wasted half your space? It's fine. Everything is fine. Alright. I know what I'm doing, for the most part. This is so much action. I know, it's too much action to handle. Wow, the workers still have not even come close to getting through all the leaf up here. Yikes. You know what? I'm going to have my majors gather up and try and push out the crickets. I think they can do it. Maybe even take on the mantises up here. My refuse is a bit slow being processed. Oh well, not much I can do about it. Don't waste food on the crickets or mantises. I don't care! I'm doing it anyway! It's slightly fine. Not really, but it could be more fine. But it worked. See? I don't know why you're overreacting. At least day them out. Exactly. What are we doing other than getting leaf? Pretty much that. Just because, well, there's nothing else to do. We're letting these workers get the bare minimum amount of leaf they can. And then we're just trying to kill stuff and... So we have to kill all the enemies above and below ground, so... E. Make refuse? See, I could do that, but nah. Wouldn't you got this group? Oh, that's my workers. That's my workers, not the fighting group. And that's why I don't mess around too much with the pheromone markers, just because I get them mixed up all the time. You know what? We'll open up this one, too. Going too fast? Nah, there's no such thing. Like, I mean, I could be going a little slower. That has, yeah, I have nest workers attack on, so what? It's fine. See? They're alive, more or less. I don't remember what's in there. I think it's larva. You know what? Well, let's open that one too. Hey, I was right. It was just larva. Nothing too crazy to have to deal with. See, we got plenty of space now. I know. What about it? It's not important. It's not important whether the, nest workers are attacking or not. Right? Famous last words. And that's another pocket we cleared out. Huzzah. Now I know I could beat this, but I don't want to. Ooh, we do have enough food to upgrade. Let's upgrade you. We're actually doing really good clearing out the map. There's a lot of food we have available to us, actually. I'm not going to dig in the crickets. I know that. I know that's a bad idea. I know this is a bad idea. Very bad. Extra bad. The worst idea. This is okay. This is okay. This is not okay right now. Now let's go take out the praying mantises, I guess. The babies. I'm not challenging the adults. I'm not that crazy, okay? But I forget how much the babies do damage-wise. Yikes. That's a lot of damage. Someone get the flex tape. My bro wasted food? It's fine. Because apparently I don't need to concern myself with food, because there's so much of it available. We'll have the majors gather from this leaf stem. I'm sure it'll be fine, right? Upgrade you. I'll take that out so I can maybe expand my refuse a little bit. And they're already poisoned, those two, so... That is the problem with having refuse, like, really close by. Your workers are always just going to be poisoned. Faster, workers. Faster. Faster! I waited too long? I don't know what you're talking about. I could add more refuse, but do I want to? Yeah, sure, I need a little bit more. I could use a little extra, I guess. A, I just hate how little space we have, and B, I hate the amount of leaf we have access to. There we go. Besides, worst case scenario, I could always sell a major, and that would give me a bunch of food. So there is that. My God, those workers are so slow. I should fire them. Yeah, it does take a long time for the refuse to disintegrate. And, yeah. Oh, so I actually had a decent idea for leaf cutters, because, like, during free play, for whatever reason, enemy creatures that are, like, in the underground pockets, they don't seem to disappear, or at least not that I've noticed. They might disappear, and I'm just not paying attention. But if they don't disappear, and that is the case, what I would suggest them doing is, like, if the minims have nothing else to do, what they do is they drag the corpse to the refuse chamber and it gets disintegrated. Yeah, no, I want to fire the workers. When the worker loyal. Listen, this is a capitalist society, okay? Loyalty means fuck all. It's all about that profit, yo. I know Marx would be so disappointed with me. You, Lava Leopard, I'm pretty sure everything I read from you is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Build more refuse. Nah. Alright, we've cleared out that leaf stem. Maybe we could challenge that. I don't have to do anything. If I wanted to, I could sit here for the 20 years that it takes for it to decay, okay? When I was doing it on my, when I was doing those pre-recorded videos, it didn't matter how long it took me. It was just my own personal time, just being like, watch a YouTube video and just chill while I waited. That's kind of what I did. Upgrade you. I mean, I listened to him. He beat 1.3. Are you talking about the Formicarium challenge? What do I want to do? Upgrade you to level 3 at 100%. Sure, okay. Why didn't you say so? It's probably a bad idea to challenge those road beetles. And also a bad idea to challenge those, bush crickets. I'm going for it. Let's go, my majors. Charge! Take on the road beetles. Oh, I should have turned off my food gathering. In my defense, I did not expect there to be any food lying around the path. I could just, you know, take them out through a better strategy, but nah. Nah, this'll work. Believe in the heart of the cards, okay? See? It's working just fine. Once one goes down, it'll be a lot easier. Hey, there goes one. Can we get the second one? No, not quite. Bro still wasted food, but whatever. Again, it's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Although I'm not liking their sprays stacking up and like offsetting each other. It's like as soon as one's sprayed, the other one's ready. Or when they come back, the other one's ready. That's what I meant to say. There we go. Finally done. And I'll let you gather from this area, I guess. I guess I'll let you do that. We're out of food? No, we aren't. We got plenty, okay? We got plenty of food at home. The food at home. Buy more scientist twos? Alright, yeah, we'll do. We'll do. I'll make sure to add that to the shopping list. I'm just saying. Like, you may criticize my strategy, and rightfully so. But if it works, then what does it really matter? If it beats the level, does it really matter whether or not my strategy was ideal or perfect? Or my gameplay, you know, smart? Yes. Oh, damn, then you might want to leave. Boop. And I just fit the major right under the entrance. That'll be added, so that'll be even faster leaf gathering. Please tell me you're almost done with this area. Please. Because genuinely upsetting how slow it's taking. At least that's a good thing about majors. They don't get slowed down when they're gathering leaf, and they gather a very large leaf chunk. Have I heard of Slime Rancher? Yes, I have. I've played Slime Rancher 2 on stream before, a few times. Maybe go give it a look. Go check out those streams after this one. Huh? Hint, hint. They do take forever to build up. Sell your queen? Okay. Doesn't upgrade refuse? Why would I upgrade the refuse? The refuse is not a bottleneck right now. Okay. I've apparently added a major right there. How I did that, I'm not entirely sure, but... Okay. Slime Rancher 2 got updated. Yeah, they added a new area, but I wasn't going to stream it. I wanted to wait until they added more updates. Yeah. That's why I didn't stream it. I was just like, it's cool and all, but I want to wait till they add a bit more solid stuff to the update. No, I knew I could do that. It's just always been a little inconsistent getting, like, just here. Seems easier to get over there than right here. But I know it's possible. Maybe if I look really far to the left. Can you play the first Slime Rancher game? Maybe. Just hold, yeah, I know how to do it. It's just not easy to actually find the edge. It's like finding something else that's very hard to find. It's like, it should be simple. It should be right obvious where it is, but no one can find it. No one at all can find it. Anyway, oh, my workers are done gathering from there. Huzzah, send them down here. Your dad? Oh, damn, you got me. You got me there. I could upgrade, but actually I probably should. Oh, wow, it's even tricky just getting the upgrade. There we go. Can I rotate my camera? I don't think I can, right? Pretty sure you cannot rotate the camera. We will help you play Slime Rancher. I already know how to play. I've already beaten it twice. All right. I know exactly how to get to, like, the Glass Desert. And by the way, I personally really do love the Glass Desert. Page up and down? Oh. Wait, why does my page down not work? Well, my page up works, but my page down does not. And this is new information. For whatever reason, page down does not work at all. Keybinds. Would be down here, right? Insert. Okay. Oh. What? Okay, that was weird. My screen went black for a second. Insert. Handy. That's actually really cool. I like that. Will that make it easier to get my thing there? Oh, yes, it will. Cheers. Thanks for that. Where's your face cam? Dead. It was really laggy and just looked disgusting. So I was like, you know what? Let's keep it a somewhat quality stream and just get rid of the face cam. So that's why I got rid of it. How stream Empires? I want to, but no work for me. Just do OBS. Do OBS, and there'll be like a stream button. Yeah. The 22 minutes, yeah. But wait, didn't you do it on easy? I think I saw your video actually pop up on my homepage. Pretty sure I saw it done on easy. Can I? Haha! Oh no, that's a solid wall. So that's as much as I'm getting out of this. 19 majors, I'm fine with that. And like I said, I'm perfectly willing to admit my strategies are slow and not ideal, but they work. Would take 45 minutes probably. Well, we're sitting at the 45-minute mark right now, actually. Funny enough. Not enough to upgrade. I might want to have my majors go down there and help gather up what the workers are doing. Just because it's slow moving. The stream it zoomed. Yeah, we'll upgrade you to level 3. This level 3 is God tier. Alright, yeah, now we'll send the majors down there to help out. The stream zoomed? What do you mean the stream zoomed? It's like, on my screen, it looks fine. Is it just, like, be more specific when you say it's zoomed. It's like, hang on. Oh, God, what have I done? Okay. I don't care. Ugh. It's always hard to try and find stuff on my thing. Seems fine. We can't see some things? Oh. Oh, yeah, it is. Wait a minute. No, it's not zoomed. It's... Yeah, it is. How'd that happen? Is it my OBS? What the heck? My OBS changed the dimension of... Hang on. My OBS decided to change the dimension of my screen, of my gameplay. I don't know why that happened, but it did. There you go. It's fixed now. Weird. Whatever. It's fixed now. Loving this grip riveting gameplay, by the way. I know. It's so amazing. I just wanted to give like a full step-by-step tutorial for people that wanted to, you know, have a full, you know, step-by-step guide. Because, I mean, I've done the edited videos, which are a good balance between speed and getting the strategy, right? And I've done some of the shorts. I still need to do a few levels on the short one. And those are great for just getting the general idea. But I wanted to give everyone a step-by-step so that way there's no question about how to get the level done. Just like follow these steps and you'll be fine. Alright, I think right now we're good. I'm actually going to challenge these harvestmen now. Yeah, I loved it when they cut the leaf. Oh, yeah. I know, it's so amazing. Harvestmen are super easy. They are. Like, to be honest, harvestmen are more of a nuisance than an actual threat. However, when they get into giant groups, that is when they are an actual threat. Just because of the chain stuns. Mostly just wing levels on hard difficulties. Well, then you're a mad lad because... Oh, I probably should have waited for them to group up more. Oh, well. The attack is starting, whether I like it or not. We just need one of them to drop their legs, and then it becomes a whole lot easier. Because that just means less stun in the area. Perfect. Another one's drop their legs. They'll just run off in every single direction. No, I didn't turn off leaf gathering. Fuck. And unfortunately, the harvestmen are getting gathered, but I don't want them to draw me towards the whip spider. That's what it's called. I blanked on its name for a minute there. There we go. One harvestman dead. Yeah, that's... I am just very terrible at microing things. That's why I focus on the macro. Because I know me, I just get tunnel vision on some things and completely neglect certain parts of the game. So by eliminating the need to micro, I can focus on what I do best, which is macro. Gave you... What? Have I seen a picture? No, I have not. But I'm assuming they are terrifying. Upgrade you. Army's looking pretty strong. What's macro? So macro and micro are terms for, like, you can use them for video games, but so as a college student, I had to take both microeconomics and macroeconomics. Macro is like large scale, big picture. You know, like having a general, saying I'm going to be like, oh, I want 20 majors, then I want 50 workers, and I want 30 media. That's macro planning. Micro planning is like, I'm going to put 10 workers down at the start, and then I'm going to make 5 media, you know, once I have the leaf, and then I make a major, and then I make 20 more workers, and then I finish off the media, and that's micro. Micro is very detailed rundown of everything. So when you have, like, how I play the game is I set my entire army into one group and put it where I need it to, right? That is macro, and macro troop movements. Micro is like, oh, I got the one here, I got the workers gathering here, I got another worker gathering here, I got one luring creatures right here, I got another one fighting in group 5. Micro is extremely easy then? For someone, yes. But for me, I have the brain capacity of a squirrel, okay? I just don't pay attention enough, okay? I get distracted by a pretty light or something, and it's like, oh, well, there goes my entire run. Alright, we'll let our soldiers gather all the food from this leaf stock. We'll upgrade you. And then where do we go from here? I think maybe the bush crickets? I think these bush crickets will be easier than the whip spiders or the giant bush crickets or even the praying mantises. I can run 2 Daves at once. Oh. There we go. All gathered. Turn off leaf gathering. And that's also like part of my micro is the gathering, the food, the fighting turning on and off, the food turning on and off. All right, well, get out of here. Nobody wants you anyway. I'm just kidding. See ya. Oh, I didn't gather all the leaf. Oops. Unless, yeah, I do have the brain capacity of a squirrel. Yep. Here, let's upgrade another one. We'll upgrade you to level 3. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's it, lava leopard. Get out of here. Stop being so uppity. Alright, well, we're going to charge him. Charging! Every day I'm charging. Bush cricket down. We're going in for the kill shot. What was that for? Yeah, exactly. Do you need a good reason to pour water on him? I didn't think so. I'll actually have the majors gather the leaf out here since it is so far away that the workers are going to take an absolute millennium for them to do that, to gather it. Yeah. So every time someone does the command, it will send the message. So if 3 people do the message at the same time, it'll do 3 of the messages, okay? Something to keep in mind. And there you go. It's going to do the command. Is it doing the command? Question mark. Hey, there it goes. It was just very late. That's all. We'll upgrade you. So yeah, I know I'm not the best Empires of the Undergrowth player for the simple reason in pretty much every game, I am a very long-term planner. I cannot plan for the short term for shit because I don't do temporary structures or anything like that. I don't do temporary plans. I prefer to long-term plan and plan for permanentness. And that's probably why I fail half the levels, just because I refuse to plan for the short term, which is the most important part of this game. Sometimes it takes like 10 seconds. I'm better than most. I don't even plan. Maybe that's why you're better at the game, just because you're just like, I'm just going to boop, 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 and there we go. Unfortunately, I'm the kind of person that has to overthink everything and analyze everything, so that's probably my biggest issue. Probably what's holding me back, actually. On the bright side, we're almost done harvesting this entire area. Now here's the thing. We have 19 majors, right? Do I want to add more down here? Because we've run out of space to attach them to. I mean, I know I could go over here and whatnot, but do I want to? No. So, I don't know. I'll have to think about it, but we'll just keep gathering leaf for now. Workers will be done with this area sometime this millennia, maybe. And nor will I ever do that. I am not upgrading any more refuse. I have spoken. Yeah. I'm not doing it. I refuse to do it. At least we're getting there. 200. One extra 4, that would be 23. You know what? Sure, I'm doing it. I mean, they probably won't get... Oh, actually, they would. They would be able to get to level 3, but oh well. I don't care. I'm too busy. Listen, no, we got plenty of minims. Look, we got minims sitting around doing absolutely nothing. Look at these lazy bums. See? Which is why we don't need any more minims. Because if we needed more, they would not be lazing around doing nothing. Just saying. Okay. Well, actually, our leaf stores are getting full, so let's pull them back. I know you're upset with me putting them right there, but I don't care. I'm doing it. I'm doing what I feel like. They're doing nothing because you have no refuse? Oh, that's what you're mad about. Okay. It's fine. Everything is fine. That should be my motto at this point. Everything is fine. There we go. Add another major. And you know what? We're challenging the praying mantises, okay? Actually, I'm going to group up here because this ramp is going to have them go single file, and that is a terrible way to go. And, oh, well, one of them decided to turn back. A level 3, too, no! I know if you just keep repeatedly pressing this, it's just going to, like, cluster them up, which is exactly what I want to do. And now we charge. And now we pray that the praying mantises die. Luckily, they won't be able to get any healing off because majors cannot be picked up. Oh, wow. Praying mantises are a lot easier to deal with when they can't heal. A lot easier. Wow. That was actually kind of embarrassing. Alright, let's gather all the food. How we going down here? We're getting there. I might even want to be challenging. Actually, yeah, let's have them bring back the leaf that they got on hand, and then we're going to open up some of the underground pocket stuff. I'm going to do frontline medium. All right, go. You might be done by by the time you come back, but we'll see. The only way to find out. Nah, maybe. See, here's the thing, Lava Leopard. I'd prioritize it if I cared about your well-being. Alright, now we open this. Inside is going to be a bunch of road beetle, which is going to suck in these close quarters because you can't really surround them. I don't even think turning off attack would make it so I can get behind them. So we're just kind of having to deal with it as is. But it's fine because the majors are so strong. Yeah, okay, let's go and open up that other one up top. Oh, didn't realize it was just a connector. Large groups of low-level ants. Oh yeah, they definitely do. But luckily, I have a large group of high-level ants. And they are tearing through all the larvae. And now they're starting to tear through the adults. It is unfortunate that it took a lot of food out, but we can get more. We have access to plenty of food right now. Da-da. And there we go. Another chamber has been cleared out. Now let's go gather some more leaf, shall we? We'll wait for our major forces to recuperate from being decimated. Do you think most Canadians are all nice, mostly nice? No, I think they're evil. Just withers away at the group, no matter the level. Yeah, the colored... I personally think the blue road beetles are stronger than the colored ones. Just because that spray, that confuse is so strong. But if I didn't care about your well-being, I would have left permanently, so I'm in the right. No, you are not. Hello, Bob. I haven't seen you in a stream before. I hope you enjoy. How's our leaf gathering duties going? Oh, they gathered all the leaf over there. Congratulations, workers. You get another assignment. How so? I mean, nobody's that nice. All right. It must be a trick. It must be a trap to lure you in. So that's my prediction. We'll have the majors go through here because it is such a long path. And then we'll have the workers clear out that. Okay, okay. Looks like the majors have all the food that they can handle. Let's have them gather up and try and take out the whip spiders. In fact, I'm going to upgrade you. Yeah, ants just need guns and then they could kill everything, yeah. Chinese sweatshop? How dare you? We are worse than a Chinese sweatshop, okay? A Chinese sweatshop is too good for us. Alright, let's have our workers go up there now. Where they should be. We'll gather up our majors right in this little area, and then we'll go assault. How much leaf was just lying around for the majors to get distracted by? Not. Just not expecting that. Here, I tell you what, we'll even add another major. That'll be the last major we add. 23 should be plenty, right? Okay, let's go challenge it. I'm sure that'll be fine. Think you can afford to wait for some of the dead stuff to decompose? I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. I don't think it's needed. I make Brazil look normal? Well, thank you. I guess. There we go. Whip spider down. In fact, I feel confident we can take on the whole lot of them. Let's go! Take out some of the miners. Got to take out all the spiderlings first. So that way they stop adding the splash damage to our army. Otherwise, we're just going to get rinsed. I mean, we are getting a little bit rinsed right now, but if we could take out one of the adults, that would be great. But I don't know if that's going to happen. We're just going to have them pull back and group up here. Well, they're doing a lot of damage, but they're not going to take out one of the adults, I don't think. Oh, maybe. Maybe. 3 ants in a dream. 2 ants, 1 ant in a prayer. Hey, he did it. Or she did it. Let's go. We're halfway there. Living on a prayer. Trying not to say any more so I don't get copyright struck. They got some miners. Yeah, of course they always do. Rogue beetles need M19. I don't know. I think they need a. I think they need the MG40. I think that's exactly what they need. And there we go. Just like that, we have cleared out the whip spiders. More leaf is available to us now. Gather it. Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! Make a single media tile? No. I will upgrade you, random level 3 major. I'm actually going to pull my ants back underground and try and clear out some of the underground areas. Dun, dun, it. Workers are actually doing pretty good progress harvesting all that leaf. I think after they're done with this, I'll have them go to gather this point. Someone should count the amount of food you get on this level? No. Not me. That's not happening. And there's some random bit of leaf right there that's just not going to get touched, I guess. I guess we should call it the hoe, because nobody wants it. And, alright. Do I upgrade? Yes. Yes. Alright, in here is going to be a bunch of Devil's Coach Horse. No, not Devil's Coach Horse. Beetle. No, crickets, that. Yeah, I was trying to say bush crickets, but I forgot the word. There are a lot of them, but they can't do the spike spin, so that's good. The small ones cannot do that AoE effect. All ants are females, but the males, yes, exactly, 100%. Yeah, I knew that. But all the ants are just sterile females. Yeah, the devils suck. The spiny devils suck. You know what? I'm going to charge in there. Okay. We're going to open up this pocket. Inside's going to be, yeah, lots of devils, or road beetles, my bad. They're kind of the same thing as devil's coach horse, right? I mean, they do the same thing, really, if you think about it. Unfortunately, that spray is just going to be so infuriating because it is such a tight space. Spiny Devil's your least favorite, maybe the Red Velvet Ant. See, the thing about the Red Velvet Ant is I actually do like the idea for the enemy, being that it'd rather avoid combat. It doesn't want to kill you, it just would rather not die. There we go, finally get rid of one, that'll make things a lot easier. Got rid of another, sweet. Here, actually, it might be easier if we just open that up. There we go. That way we can have reinforcements coming in from the back. Oh, I see a small problem. Small problem. They're going through the refuse. You don't like tiger beetle larva? Yeah, it's a cool mechanic, but... Oh, there's another road beetle. Okay. Luckily, they're almost done. Yeah, let's gather leaf. Oh, you're all done. The workers are all done. Let's have them... Oh, no! No! Fuck. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Ugh. Hey, forgot about pathing. I should have just kept this up. I should have kept that wall up. So that way they wouldn't feel like they need to path through this. Like if they want it, like if any reinforcements want to get to here, they're going to have to go through that. Might have to like try and lure them up here, question mark, or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, but first we need some more food. Lots more. That's all gathered. All right. Go take the absurdly long path and get some leaf, workers. I'll have the majors gather all this, and then we will challenge the bush crickets. Because we're running out of food that is available, and that is the last bit. We need to kill it before we go underground and waste any more food down there. Hardest leaf cutter level, including demo, story, and extra. In my opinion, it's the harvest. Like, I really hate the harvest. Second hardest, and it's only because of the forward flies. If the forward flies were not there, they would be fine. Like, it wouldn't be, like, it would still be a pretty tough level, but it wouldn't be the damn impossible level that I still cannot beat reliably. And I also hate the RNG with the enemy nests. Like, if they go south, it's really hard to win. Not impossible, because I'm sure someone has beaten it like that, but it's just absurd. A close second, I would say, would be Adventure. Adventure was fun on like easy, medium, even hard. It had a good challenge, but it was pretty fun. All that went out the window when I did it on Insane. Like, it was not fun. It was brutal. Like, you just are you have a stranglehold placed around you that is just really tough to break. And like once you're able to take off the leaf cutters, 75% of your stranglehold is gone. And if you hold off the Trapjaw invasions, you're golden. You've won. Congratulations, you've won. Yeah. Exactly. It is. Forward flies just suck. Yeah, I know you can kill the other queen. And I know that's a good strategy that some people have done. But however, for whatever reason, I cannot figure out how to beat that enemy queen. Like, I can do it on easier difficulties, of course. But on the harder difficulties, something in my either my strategy or my brain just doesn't allow me to figure out how to beat her. So there's that. All right, I think that's enough upgrading for now. I kind of want to see how much leaf I have access to before I do anything more rash. She gets free major spawning that go behind your front line. Exactly. That is the tough part. And it's a winding maze. She gets free majors. It's just absurd. Oh, well, it is what it is. Like, in my opinion, hard is a good balance between like difficulty and fun. It's got a bit of difficulty, but it still feels very possible that you can make a mistake or two and still recover. Whereas insane, it feels like if you make one mistake, you're toast. And to me, that's just a little unfun. I mean, some of the levels I find very fun, even on insane. Like, I actually find the beach levels, now that I played them a bit more, to be actually very fun on insane. It's just a little annoying that it doesn't matter how fast you go, you just have to wait. That's the only thing, that's my only complaint about the beach levels, is that you're just waiting out a timer. However, I do think the actual level is fun. What else? The only reason I won the Harvest Unheard, blah, blah, blah. What's your opinion on the challenge mode for tier 4 levels? I have not really seen much of it. I know it's like a fisher spider or something. It's a spider, I know that for a fact. That can walk on water, I think. I'm not really sure how it'll affect the challenges, to be honest with you. Because, like, all the other challenges, it just makes it more of an inconvenience than anything. The mole crickets just, made you take your ants from the front line of where you were going to push. Because, like, on Subjugation, they always attacked when the slave makers were attacking. A New Home, they always attacked when you were about to open up something. It was just an annoyance more than anything. But, like, the forward flies, they are actual pain just because they straight up cut off leaf. And as for the tiger beetle larva, it's more of it's an annoyance. Because, like, you can't really fight them. You can. But it's more just acceptable losses. It's making you gathering the food a bit more costly. Yeah, I'm assuming that it'll be swimming on the water, ready to take out your bridges. I don't anticipate that being a big issue on 4.1 if that is the case, because Cold Blood, the only time you built bridges was to get the aphids, and when you did gather the aphids, you were in and out. Because that was pretty much all the island had to offer, was just the aphids. Once you gathered the aphids, you just left, and they weren't an issue. Fisher plant spiders at worst, going from place to place on a map and otherwise disappearing? Maybe. Alright, let's gather all of our majors here, because we're going to go for a very tough creature. The giant spiny devils. Let's turn off our food gathering so they don't get any funny ideas. Ideally, we want to fight them one-on-one, but I know that's not going to happen when they are grouped up this much. Alright, should I pull back? Nah, I'm going to push in with our army. It should be mostly fine. Emphasis on the mostly. And the should be. Looks like we were able to take this out. Yes, perfect. And just like that, we have cleared above ground and have gotten all the leaf we can get access to. Big-headed ant majors need a buff to be more useful early game. I personally very agree with you. I think that big-headed majors are useless. Because I mean, don't get me wrong. They are very cheap, yes, and they do a little bit more damage than a worker. But in my opinion, if I wanted something dirt cheap to act as a, a meat wall, I just use workers. So to me, they're pointless. Like, I don't know why you'd ever make them, to be honest. Like, they're 2 food more expensive than a little black ant. And a little black ant is infinitely stronger than a big-headed major. Like, if they made them cheaper than a worker, or... but then there would be no point to workers. I'd say increase the damage of their attack, and then that would be a good buff. They could have separated the map by a river to get to the bullfrog on 4.1. I mean, they probably could have. I do agree that, like, 4.1 didn't really make good use of the bridge mechanics, but 4.2 did a great job of that. Really highlighted that, the ability of fire ants to be buoyant. And I just kind of wish 4.1 had a little bit more of that, but I still think it is a very good level. In fact, I think 4.1 is one of my favorites. There'd still be a point to workers because soldiers can't do worker tests. I mean, I get that, but personally, I think a little bit more attack damage would be fine. Like, make the big-headed majors have double the attack of a worker, and it'll be like, okay, this is doable. Yes, they aren't strong, but that's because they're dirt cheap. And I'd be fine with that. Yeah, most swamp creatures counter large swarms. Yeah. Velvet ant, 100%. Bombardier, 100%. False bombardier to an extent. Bullfrog, definitely. Skimmer, definitely. Lynx spider. I don't think that they have an AoE attack, do they? The stupid beetle, the checker beetle, it does not have an AoE. The amphibians definitely suck. Like, the salamanders, I did not think that they were too tough. Because, like, on the surface, they're kind of going solo. They're all by themselves, and they're pretty weak, right? I didn't realize how strong they were until I did Occupation 2, and I'm like, oh, they strong. They're stronger than they look. Alright. You know what? We're getting a lot of food. I think now we can start kind of clustering them up underground. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have the majors go underground. I'll keep having the workers gather the leaf up here. Because, I mean, we got 600 food. I don't think we're going to need that much to hatch everything. Your run on Occupation 2 was ended by the narrow-mouthed toads. Yeah, they're pretty tough. Just because they have so many stars. It's ridiculous. Alright, let's open up those chambers. Yeah, that's going to be very annoying, but what can you do about it? Now, these ones can do the spin attack. But luckily, we have a bit more of a wider battleground to work with. Dun 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 dun. Alright, sweet. Bush crickets have been taken care of. We still have 2 more pockets of them, however. Alright, open this up. Ugh, this is so bad. No. Leafcutter are beasts. No, they are not. And there we go. More spiny devil bush crickets. But we're taking them out pretty fast. There we go. One of the giant ones is down. Oh, you fool. You charged into the center. There we go. Come on, finish him. Finish him. All right, now let's open up that. I know everyone's going to be weakened, but it's fine. It's fine, I'm telling you. And there we go. it's row beetles. Which is a bit annoying, but at least there's not a lot of them. Does a good job of making enemies annoying, like the tiger beetle larva and harvestman. Those two in particular. Oh, yeah. And I would argue most creatures in this game are actually very strong if they are in a group. Take harvestmen, for example. Yes, they're annoying individually, but if you get them in a large enough group, they are actually very tough to kill. And very strong, in my opinion. Oh my god, just kill one. There we go. Finally. Oh, second one's dead. Maybe now we can actually get some attacks in. There we go. Perfect. Open up this. Yeah, the chain stun is very strong. And there we go. Now we just need to take out this pocket and we'll be all good. We got plenty of food to deal with it, I think. Although we are losing a little bit. But they're running out of crickets. Even though we are running out of food pretty fast. It's fine. We will win. There we go. We've won. Huzzah. I was a little concerned we might lose, but it's fine. We did it. See? Everything's fine. Everything's golden. And that is how you beat Cramped on Insane, okay? I hope you enjoyed this stream walkthrough. And if you did, make sure to like and subscribe so that way you can see when I'm doing the next live stream of how to beat these levels. Anyway, I hope you did enjoy, and I'll catch y'all later.